How do those bed bugs get into your home? I train and handle bed bug detection dogs for a pest control company. The dogs and I spend most of our days looking for bed bugs. Well, I look for the bed bugs and evidence of bed bugs, while the dogs are helpful telling me where to look as they search for the scent of bed bugs. I was surprised on one of my first jobs when I was told that the next lady was very messy and sure to have a problem. Since that experience, I've learned that many people in communities are reluctant to bring possible bed bug infestations to anyone's attention because they are afraid they will be labeled as dirty housekeepers. My sister-in-law had a similar experience when she reported head lice in her daughter's school. The school did nothing proactive to check the other kids. They just expelled her child until she fixed her problem. My sister was embarrassed and upset. She felt the school was pointing blame at her when she felt it was a problem in her daughter's classroom. An interesting lesson for me. I see the same thing happen with efforts to control the spread of bed bugs in many communities. If people are afraid to report bugs when they think they have them, it just makes it easier for the bugs to spread out of control. Bed bugs are an interesting critter. They've been parasites on humans almost since the beginning of our time, back when we lived in the caves. They don't eat dirt or stuff in dirt. They eat blood, much like mosquitoes or fleas. They prefer humans as their prey. They climb on when the people are quiet or sleeping, feed, and then crawl off, usually to hide nearby. Bed bugs don't need a lot of stuff to hide. Adult bed bugs are about the size of a small apple seed and flat. This makes it possible for them to slide behind almost anything. Nymphs are even smaller. Unless they just fed, they're usually opaque. They can almost hide right in the open and still be very difficult to see. There's two ways bed bugs can get into your house, and your housekeeping skills are not one of them. They can be volunteers, where they actively walk in on their own 6 little feet, or as captives, where the bugs are unknowingly carried in as hitchhikers. One of the more common reasons for bed bugs to move and recolonize new apartments is a neighbor spraying or bombing with products and techniques that force the bugs out of their safe harborage areas. The bed bugs are active, studies report. They can easily travel up to 30 feet. That's not far if you live on the other side of the wall in a row house or apartment. Bed bugs also travel up and down on walls, so consider above and below as well. The most common way we think of bed bugs entering our homes is as captives or hitchhikers, when we inadvertently carry them in on some item. It's more a question of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Bed bugs feed and hide near the places people spend the most time, so if you're also storing book bags, briefcases, purses, coats, etc. in those areas, the bugs are liable to hide in them, and you may unintentionally carry the bed bug with you. Unless you brought a whole colony home, initially you will mostly have just eggs or nymphs in your house. Because eggs and nymphs are very difficult to see or find, by the time most people realize they're seeing bed bugs in the colony may be well established. Dirt and clutter do not cause bed bugs. They can, however, make it harder to determine if you have bed bugs. People often show us seeds, flecks of dust, bunnies, lint, or debris that they thought for sure was a bed bug. Clutter, by the way, does not have to be clutter. It can just be a lot of stuff. Even if well organized, lots of stuff can make finding early infestations of bed bugs challenging. Food and garbage does not cause bed bugs. It may cause a distraction to the dog, but aside from providing hiding places, even delicious food has no real appeal to bed bugs. Additionally, roach, nymphs, and carpet beetles look enough like bed bugs to confuse many people. Unlike bed bugs, those bugs do live on debris and or in garbage. You can't necessarily stop bed bugs from coming into your house, but the sooner you find them, the less likely they are to establish a colony. Finally, don't lose sleep over bed bugs. Don't panic. Panic attitude and emotional response is part of people's reluctance to admit to a bed bug problem. If you are informed, you can take action and be ahead of the game.